Alright guys, well, in today's class, as I mentioned last class, we're going to talk about the simple past constructions in English. But not just that, actually we're going to start the class by talking about children's play. I'm very much sure that all of you went through very nice moments in your childhood when you did lots of children plays with your classmates, friends, relatives, cousins. And well, today we're going to talk about all of these and how to talk about these interesting moments in life in English. So let's do it. Well, simple past, children's play, and also the construction, use the to. We're going to learn how to use this to talk about mainly childhood experiences, but of course you can use mainly the use the to construction to talk about any old habits that you've already had in life. So let's talk about it. First, take a look at these pictures, guys. Tell me, what do you see on the picture? Just describe the picture to me, please. Sure, yeah, children playing. Yes, there's a guy there's a kid with a yellow jacket, another kid with blue jacket, that's all right. Yeah, they seem to be hunting each other. That's interesting analysis. All right, yeah, they're in an open field, probably a backyard. That's interesting. All right. So my question now is, what's the name of this children's play? Do you know? Yeah, exactly. These kids are playing tag. So this is the name of this children's play. Play tag. Have you ever played tag in your lives, guys? Yeah, great. Me too. I used to play tag a lot when I was a kid. I used to play tag in school with my classmates before class, during the break, and after the classes. It was pretty fun. It happened when I was approximately 10, 11-ish, 12-ish years old. So interesting. Wow. So now that we know that this activity, this children's play is called tag or play tag, take a look at this. Take a look at this question. Did you play tag as a child? Well, we have already studied the simple past in other classes. We've already studied the construction of it. But let's quickly review how we were supposed to make questions and also affirmative and negative sentences talking about the past in English. First, take a look at this question. Did you play tag as a child? In terms of pronunciation, let's practice it a little. Please, my friends, repeat after me. Did you play tag as a child? That's great. One more time now in a more natural way. Please say, did you play tag as a child? It's interesting. Nice to hear you guys. So, did you play tag as a child? Take a look at, first, before we take a look at the answers, look at the question again. And as you notice, when we are asking questions about a definite time in the past in English, we are supposed to use did. So, did you play tag as a child? Okay, using this construction and not using play tag, how can I say, please, can you just extract the play tag from this question and create another one? Maybe also exclude play tag and as a child. Can you exclude this from the sentence and use did you to make another sentence? Any other sentence? Can you just say another sentence, another question in English about the past? Don't use play tag, don't use as a child, just use did you. Can you make another question? Did you eat lasagna last night? That's great, that's an interesting question. Unfortunately, I didn't. What else? That's great. Did you see your friend last week? That's great. Interesting questions. Yes, guys, I can really notice that you remember how to use the simple past for questions. That's great. Congratulations. Let's go on. Well, when we are talking about answers and affirmative sentences in English using the simple past, we are supposed to use the past form of the verbs in English. In this case, the verb play is a regular verb, so we are supposed to use its past form with ed, letters E and D at the end of the verb. So the verb in the present is play, and in the past it's going to be played. Can you repeat after me? Played. Yeah, I know it might not be so easy for you to pronounce the regular verbs in the past because of ed at the end of these verbs, because it's not your mother language. It was very difficult for me when I was a kid and I was learning English too. But let's say this one more time and practice it. Please say played. Played. That's great. Sounds very good. Played. So please repeat after me and practice pronunciation one more time, my friends. Repeat. Yes, I played tag as a child. Please say that. That's great, guys. That's great. Very good pronunciation as a whole. Pretty good. So, and here we have the subject of the sentence. Yes, I played tag as a child. You can kind of understand as a child as a fixed chunk, as a piece of information that's not changing since the question. Look, this is the definite time in here, in this sentence. Both the question and answer. So I played tag as a child. That's interesting. And remember that in negative sentences, we're supposed to use didn't. Please repeat, my friends, didn't. That's great, didn't. Sounds pretty good. So repeat, no, I didn't play tag as a child. Very good pronunciation. No, I didn't play tag as a child. And remember, when we use didn't, negative sentences, we are not supposed to use the past form of the verb, because didn't or added, it makes it very clear that we're talking about a definite time in the past. Okay? It's a simple past construction. So in negative sentences, we use didn't and the verb play in its natural form. All right? So I didn't play tag as a child. As a child, again, it's the same. It's a fixed chunk being displayed in the three forms of sentences. Now, take a look at those pictures. Pictures 1, 2, 3. And then I have the names of these activities right here. They're all other children plays. Please, in pairs, just pair with the person on your right. And please, try and identify the names of these activities. All right, let's correct it. So, activity 1, let's play soccer. That's great. What's the activity 2, guys? That's pretty good. Jump rope. Very good. Activity 3, play hide and seek. Congratulations. Pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Now, let's talk about jump rope very quickly. In pairs again, I want you to practice this conversation in terms of simple past again. I want you to ask your partner, do you jump rope as a kid? Or as a child? Please have this conversation. Remember how to answer these questions? Yes, I jumped rope as a child. Jump's a regular verb. No, I didn't jump rope as a child. Didn't jump in its regular form. Please have this conversation, guys. All right, that's great. Now let's go on with our class, guys.